Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Venus and Aries, and I'm here with another pre-upload. This video is going to be a little lengthy because we are talking about Cannon and his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 families, mothers of his children. I'm kind of sick of seeing things like this, honestly. I wanted to do, I said I was going to do it and then I didn't. It's because I kind of was like, I want to wait till I get my other camera because I'm tired of recording from my phone, because my phone doesn't show all the cards like my camera would. But I don't want to get a camera because I'm still moving and I won't be completely moved until next month. So I'm trying to wait. But so I have subscribers waiting, like hitting me up like, what's up, what's up with the Nick Cannon reading. So I'm going to do it. What can I say? I mean, look, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and checking me out. My name is Venus and Aries. I had to do a little small burp. I do zodiac sign readings. If you have a TikTok, follow me. I do zodiac sign readings on there mostly. I will get them up on here as soon as possible. Follow my Instagram. I am going to start posting more, I promise, but I do post my predictions and just general silly anecdotes and my silly personality on there. Email me. I also do personal readings. You can ask me anything you want. You cannot be under 18. You cannot ask me about missing persons or people, alive or not. And I don't answer questions about health, but you can ask me anything else, okay? Email me. I do personal readings. You can check out my Instagram for the prices. I'm going to start putting them in the description box when I stop being lazy. I do have them on my Instagram, and if you email me, I'll just send a photo of my prices. And if you also follow my community feed, I have the prices in there as well. If you enjoy my readings, and if you would like a personal reading, I'm pretty good and I'm more detailed, okay? So let's get started. Nick Cannon. Let's start with Mariah Carey, okay? She's the first baby mama anyway, so I'm going in order. I don't remember who was second, though. Oh, they got the kids in number. This is some bullshit. Okay, they got the kids in number. They got Mariah Carey first and second. Then they got Brittany Bell. Hers is third, fourth. Abby De La Rosa, which energetically I feel like she's his favorite baby mother. Energetically, I already feel like Abby De La Rosa is the favorite. I mean, Mariah Carey is the favorite, but next to Mariah Carey is Abby De La Rosa. Her baby was fifth and then sixth. And then he went to Alyssa Scott and they had that son, Unfortunately, he is not here with us. That was 7. And then he went to Bree Tessie with number 8. Then he came to finally the black girl, Lanisha Cole with 9. Had 10 with Brittany Bell, that's 3 with her. Went to Abby De La Rosa with 11. And then, of course, I already knew when Alyssa Scott lost the first one. I knew that he was going to give her another one. So, yeah. All right. Didn't mean to take up too much time. Angels, what's up with y'all in this number I keep seeing? Like, what the freak is that about? All right. I can't talk about that in this reading. Let's get started, you guys. Yeah. Let's start with Mariah Carey. Nick Cannon is a fool, though. Nick Cannon crazy as hell. He was on Anderson Cooper and what's his name? The one that's annoying as hell, Anthony Cohen. Is that his name? Andy. Is it Andy Cohen? Andy Cohen. He's so freaking annoying to me. Like, just thinking about him irritates me. Like, because he put Nick Cannon on blast. Anderson Cooper was so smooth, but I know Anderson Cooper in his head, like, yeah, you do have a lot of kids with these women. But Anderson Cooper is not judgmental. He just sits there and chills back. And Andy Cohen, because, Anderson Cooper is boring. So Andy Cohen is the entertaining one. You know, Anderson Cooper is good at that world journalism news. Anyway, Nick Cannon has some nerve talking about my body, my choice. Negro, please. Anyway, my main point of that interview with him and Andy Cohen, if I'm saying his name right, Andy Cohen, was Andy Cohen was asking him what is his plans, where do he see this, and this fool Nick Cannon was like, I don't know. You know, this shows like he don't have no plans. That's what he was saying. I wish I could find it so I could play that for y'all. This should show a lot of people how most black men, you know, and I'm going there. Yes, I'm going there. Most black men. See how they mind is? See how they think? Even the ones with money. You see how they mind is? How you got all these kids, all this money, and you don't know where it's going? As soon as he did that with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, Mariah Carey interjectly was embarrassed. So she wants full custody. All right, let me stop talking. Let me start pulling. Okay? Let me start pulling. We're going to start off with Nick Cannon. I'm going to start off and see what's the energy around Nick Cannon. Remember, you guys, I said this video was going to be lengthy. And I'm going to let y'all know all the decks that I'm reading from. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. All right. Archangel Jamel and Archangel Sadiqio wants to surround me right now in general and for this reading. All right. Let's start off talking about Nick Cannon, y'all. As I pull the decks, I will tell y'all the names. I noticed my subscribers ask me the names of the decks. I usually say I'm going to timestamp the reading, but look, I'm not going to front y'all. I'm probably not going to end up timestamping it, because I want y'all to hear what I got to say. All right, so look, I'm going to start off reading from the After Tarot deck, okay? And we're going to start off talking about what's the energy around Nick Cannon. All right, so Spirit, this wanted to come out sideways, so we gonna take that out sideways. The Wheel of Fortune sideways. So Nick Cannon was right, okay? When he did that interview with Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, and he said that he doesn't have any plans, he's not lying. And Nick Cannon fortune is going to be spreaded in some weird ways. So I hope I ain't feeling what I'm thinking when it comes to Nick Cannon in general. Because it's like his money. All right, Nick Cannon got some money, but it's something that's going to be weird about his money. How it's going to be spreaded out in his families. Like some shit ain't going to be equal. Excuse my language. The angels always get on me about how I talk and say things to people. It be making me feel so guilty. And I'd be like, oh my God. I'm trying, Lord. All right. Nick Cannon. Let's talk about Nick Cannon. What's the energy around him? How does he feel having all these kids? How does he feel? How does he feel with all these interviews and how the world and how people ask him these questions and how people look at him and how Andy Cohen did that interview? Like, how is he feeling about all this? Like, Because Nick Cannon, I don't care how much money he got, he still got that. Nick Cannon is hiding something from us, y'all. And it has something to do with his fortune. Himself and his fortune. What is he hiding? Like, let's just pull what comes out. Whoa. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so y'all know, regardless of all these because I want y'all to see these cards. I know y'all, regardless of all these women that Nick Cannon has, you know he sees himself single, right? He doesn't see himself in a relationship with neither of these women. He look how this is in reverse. The Two of Wands is in reverse. When the Two of Wands is in the upright, it talks about making plans for something. A will, a testament. Why am I saying will? Like, spirit, what the freak? I have to stop y'all real quick. I don't want to say that, and I'm probably not going to say it, all right? So y'all just pay attention to my words and try to get a hint of what I'm saying when I'm talking, okay? Try to get a hint, okay? And if you think you could get a hint in what I'm saying, let me know in the comments, all right? Let's talk about it in the comments, but I'm not going to lie. It's going to be like a 48-hour conversation, because if y'all getting a hint to what I'm thinking, then I'm probably not going to keep the comments in there after 48 hours. All right, so Nick Cannon was right. The Two of Wands is here in reverse. So when he was talking on that interview about him not knowing or having any plans or not thinking things through clearly when it comes to these women and money, him seeing himself single, him hiding something about himself, he's not lying. He doesn't have plans. He's unapologetic about it. Nick Cannon is a super Negro. That's the best words I can put for it. All right. I feel like ever since his marriage didn't work out, Nick Cannon is like, don't give a shit. That's his energy. Like, I don't give a dang about anything else. And that's crazy. Look. All right. How does Nick Cannon feel about having all these kids? How does he feel about having all these kids? And then we're going to pull some general energies around Nick Cannon, and then we'll start with him and Mariah Carey. I'm not going to lie, you guys. This is the Chariot. Nick Cannon, I think he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going. So don't be shocked if he has more kids. I don't know why, though, because that financial empire is not going to be like there forever. The financial empire is not going to be there forever. This is going to be overwhelming for him. Nick Cannon, I don't talk about health in my readings. Nick Cannon got health problems. I think we all know that, though. I think we all know that. Anyway, money is not going to be spreaded fairly. Somebody's not going to get something fair. He does not have plans or like, let me keep going. Nick Cannon. Give me some energy on just Nick Cannon, and then we'll start on him on Mariah Carey. Spirit, please tell me, what is the future for Nick Cannon in general? What's the general energy around just Nick Cannon? I seen it. Oh my fucking God. I seen it coming out before I said it. Oh my God. I seen the card before I said it. How do I say this? Nick Cannon's gonna transition, y'all. I'm going to stop there. Like, I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm done with that. And let's start talking about baby mamas. And let's start off with Mariah Carey. I don't know when. I'm not going to talk about how. Spirit, it could be the end of this year. Come on, Spirit. It's not funny. It's just like... It's not funny at all, really. All right. Let's talk about him and Mariah Carey. As soon as he said he didn't know, he don't have no plans. I don't think Nick Cannon, he knows. He knows that he knows he's going to, you know, he knows. But he is keeping it. Like other people don't know. All right. Spirit. As soon as he did that interview with Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, Mariah Carey filed for full custody. She filed for full custody. Please tell me the energy around Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. This wanted to come out earlier. It came out again. Nick Cannon, you know, Mariah Carey got money, y'all. So Nick Cannon, little coin, ain't doing it. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know why Mariah Carey married Nick Cannon, because you like Mariah Carey, like, you knew Nick Cannon was not on your level financially even before you got with this dude. Like, why are you surprised? Mariah Carey energy is like, this nigga ain't bringing in no money. Like, but I'm like, Mariah Carey, it's like, you knew. You had to know. But that's because, shout out to Cynthia G. That's because Mariah Carey is a preference. And she thought that Nick Cannon was going to do her better than all these other women. And she thought that Nick Cannon, by her being a preference, and I love Mariah Carey because her birthday, only reason why I like Mariah Carey, because our birthday is the same day. We both Aries. And I that was some Aries shit when she had that interview and they tried to bring up baby mamas and she said, we not doing that. We don't do that subject. And that dude shut the fuck up. That was some Aries shit, okay? But you thought that Nick Cannon was going to get on that grind and do better and get on your level because he was with you, the preference. So her energy is like, he don't have no money. Like, he don't have no money. He doesn't care about how the people see him. He doesn't care about how the world judges him. He doesn't care that he doesn't care that his money level ain't like hers. He just doesn't care how people see him. And total regrets. This is Mariah Carey energy. I regret marrying this brokey. That is the look. I regret marrying this brokey. This was a waste of my time. This was a waste of my past. This was a waste of marriage. That is a past that I wish I would have never met. That's Mariah Carey's energy, like, straight up. I'm not disputing anything because I have nothing to dispute. I argue with him over, like, a scrap. He moves slow. He's not here. He doesn't have time. The energy is showing that he really don't have physical time for the kids, and he's showing up as not having financial time either. Mariah Carey ain't even in the energy of tussling and arguing and fighting with him no more. She doesn't do any of that. She's over the games, the lies, Nick Cannon is coming up here trying to be immaturely manipulative. She feels like a fool. She feels like a fool. She feels like a fool for marrying him. It's like regrets that I married him. I was foolish. I was foolish that I married him. Like the biggest mistakes. And then the Wheel of Fortune shows up in the back of the deck in reverse. Give me some more energy, Spirit, when it comes to Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. Now, this is the Kepler deck. In case you want to know what decks I'm reading from, the Kepler deck, which is a creepy deck. You seen I pulled it earlier when I said, what's the cover for Nick Cannon? I felt the energy, and I did not want to say it. All right, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. I see a wealthy man coming into Mariah Carey's life. Look, Mariah Carey always gave me the status of wealthy men coming into her life. So I just don't understand what made her get with Nick Cannon. Like, but I already said it earlier. Mariah Carey already got a wealthy man in her life spoiling her and them kids. Because these are kid hands. She just wants Nick Cannon to be mature and grow up and stop being for the community, spreading his dick in the community. And I'm just saying what I look. I see beyond these cars. She feels like Nick Cannon is being false. Like, this ain't even you, bro. This ain't the dude I knew. But this is in the back of the deck. So what Mariah Carey didn't know is that is the dude you knew. He was being false to you. You feel like he was so different because he was so different with her. She didn't even realize that she was dealing with a fake ass ninja. But, and I don't mean like he was being like, I'm not saying Nick Cannon didn't care for her and wasn't in love with her. I just mean like he was fronting like this dude. And fronting where I'm from means like he was faking. Like he was this dude that he's not. He was faking like he was this one right here. When he was really this one. Needing to be mature. Needing to be. She feels like he needs to grow up and stop spreading and being for the community. She also sees all these baby mamas as like the best way I can say it is like Instagram thoughts. Like how you go from filet mignon to meatloaf. Actually, Spirit just showed me soup bowl, like soup kitchen. How you go from filet mignon to soup kitchen. She feels like all these other baby mamas is soup kitchen hoes. And I'm just saying it how it come out. My left hand is itching. Yes, Lord. All these other women are soup kitchen hoes. That's her energy. Like, how dare you, ninja? Like, how dare you? Like, oh God, I'm feeling Mariah Carey's energy. Like, oh, how dare you? And I'm an Aries just like Mariah Carey, but Mariah Carey is more bougie and snobby. Like, I'm not bougie or snobby. I'm confident. I could be arrogant, but I'm quiet with it. So you'll just look at me and be like, oh, she thinks she confident, she arrogant, but you'll never catch me saying it. Anyway, Mariah Carey, girl, you got a man giving you gifts, but she's embarrassed, okay? All right. This is the Angel Romance deck. Give me some energy. If the video cuts off, which I doubt it, I'm probably going to do a part 2, but I want to put it all in one. Give me some energy. He got all these baby mamas, though. I'm saying. Give me some energy with him and Mariah Carey. Wow. Okay. Nick Cannon. He wants to try to, and this doesn't mean like they're trying to get back together. He wants to try to take Mariah Carey and the kids and on a retreat and just spend time with just them. Okay, so we all know Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey was married. He wishes that honestly, he just wishes he would have never divorced Mariah Carey. Honestly, that's the energy that comes through. He wishes he was still married to her. But he is, what he's saying right now is like, I know I've been doing like sounding crazy, but maybe I need to just go somewhere with you and the kids and just spend time with y'all, since, you know, like he wants to basically like disconnect from all the other women and go with Mariah Carey somewhere for a while or a couple of months or something. Okay, he should, because Nick Cannon, all right, we already said it earlier, I'm not saying that shit no more. All right, give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Mariah Carey. This is the Love Oracle deck. I call it love language though. Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Mariah Carey. Okay. He feels like sometimes he feels like Mariah Carey is so into herself that he feels like Mariah Carey overrates herself. Like, people don't put her on this big pedestal like she puts herself. If that's how you feel, Nick Cannon, I'm not gonna lie, you wrong, dog. You wrong. And see, Mariah Carey, you thought because you was a preference, you can make this dude mine think like this other rich dude you messing with, which he's probably white. But you couldn't, because he's over here thinking like, girl, you think you all that, and ain't nobody even thinking about you. Only you thinking about you. Like, all right. Anyway, Mariah Carey's energy towards Nick Cannon, but at the same time, this Negro over here wishing he never divorced her, wishing he never married her. I already could tell Mariah Carey is just talking mess to him. Like, Ninja, I regret marrying you. You just a waste. You're a brokey. Like, she's giving me that energy on State Property. I don't know if you guys ever seen State Property 2. That it came out like 2002 or 3. And she walked up on Damon Dash and she was like, you need to pay me for this motherfucker and pay me for that motherfucker. Oh, and the Airlight tennis spilled champagne on my boots. Those are $4,000 boots. You know what? You gonna have to take me shopping. You tripping. That's Mariah Carey's energy. All right. Anyway. I ain't gonna lie. Nick Cannon is really a silly ass man that just thinking with his penis, because all he thinking about is getting back with her, wishing he never divorced her, and getting in between her legs. No lie. And he about to he not about to, he just knows. Okay? And he's not making no plans, no good. He's not going to even have no bomb ass will for, oh, look, I'm talking too much. He's not even making plans and stuff for the kids. Like, he's not doing it right. It's not going to be split right. And all he thinking about is getting in between Mariah Carey's legs. What's wrong with this dude? Nick Cannon is just like, I don't know what she wants. Like, I don't know what she wants. Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Mariah Carey. Like I said, he just wants to get back with her. Like, and he knows he can't get back with her, but he does want to make things right. Maybe she didn't, because he want to get back with her and make it right. Yeah, well, Nick Cannon, you got too much to lose. You already lost it, bro. Like, I don't know what this Negro talk about. He already lost it. Like, all right, let's get like 3 more cards between Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, and then we're gonna get on the other baby mamas. Yeah, probably like an hour. I'm just trying not to. It's gonna be a long video, y'all. Long upload tonight. The energy between Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey, spirit. One is in love with you. Another is inspired by you. The other one is a pure hater who's eyeing you. All right. All right, so Nick Cannon want to be back with Mariah Carey. And I'm not going to lie. All these baby mamas is sitting here hating on Mariah Carey. There's another guy Mariah Carey is dealing with who is in love with her. The baby mamas hate on Mariah Carey, and Nick Cannon is still sitting here stuck and inspired by her. Okay, so we're gonna end that here. One more question with Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey. How will it go in court between them and those children? Mariah Carey will probably get it, but let's pull some cards and look at it. Spirit just show me Capper deck, so I will be pulling the Capper deck on that. Look, I already pulled what's to come for Nick Cannon, so we know at the end of it, Mariah Carey gonna have her damn kids. All right, what's to come in court for Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon? What's to come in court? Mariah Carey's gonna win that shit. Mariah Carey's gonna win. Nick Cannon's gonna end up having to pay the little child support that he is gonna have to pay, and I see she will have the kids. It looks like she already will. They're going to end up being, Nick Cannon's going to end up being distant, and Mariah Carey will have the kids. Mariah Carey's going to end up with another guy. She's with somebody else. It's another guy who's going to end up being the kid's father. Okay, and I'm going to just look. All right, second baby mama, Brittany Bell. Let's get the energy between Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell. She has 3 with him. 3 kids with him. We're not going to say no names. 3 kids. What's the energy between Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell? Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell. Please, hunty, don't call me while I'm doing this reading. I can feel you, hunty. All right. Whoa. Somebody is leaving. Somebody busting out. Who is busting out? Brittany Bell. It's... she don't have the strength to deal with Nick Cannon no more. She needs more money and Nick Cannon's not giving enough. What the fuck? You know what? And then the moon is in the back of the deck. Nick Cannon is not going to be with us that much longer, y'all. And Nick Cannon, these baby mamas don't know it. He's keeping it from them. Not only is he keeping it from them, but he doesn't have no financial money like that. The money is starting to get low. The mothers need more of it. This is wearing and tearing down the mother. She is wanting to walk away, take her kids and walk away. Nick Cannon over here with the Page of Pentacles offering scraps, and she over here in the Queen of Pentacles, like Nick, I need you to take care of the home, these bills, these kids got school clothes, you know, shit that come with families, and she ain't financially able to do it like that, so she's thinking about moving and leaving. Nick Cannon barely bringing in scraps. Give me some more energy between Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell. She's thinking about walking away from him. Damn. Was he thinking that's when they was having these kids? Like, she's struggling, and she feel like Nick Cannon peen is for the community. Like, he just like out here just having babies. Like you're not even bringing money in the house. I'm over here struggling, not having. Look how the laborer is right here by the strength card. Kids stressing me out. Excuse my language. Spirit is with me. Kids stressing me out. I can't really work because I got 3 kids on my tits. Look, I can talk like that, y'all. I feel like she's thinking about Nick Cannon, but Nick Cannon's thinking about her, and she's mad. Look what come out. Expectation. Expectation. Now, I'm going to say this about this baby mama. Now, that could be in the future. I think she's going to end up married to another man and having a baby with him in the future. I feel like there's another man coming towards Brittany Bell that wants to be a family with her, and that she's going to end up being married and with in the future. Or, let's see what else comes out. Or, I'm not going to lie, she could end up with a baby number 4 with Nick Cannon. Let me ask that. Will Brittany Bell end up pregnant by Nick Cannon again? This could either be a new man that she ends up marrying. Sorry, my phone shook, y'all. This could either be a new man she ends up marrying or pregnant by Nick Cannon. Because I don't see Nick Cannon. I keep seeing that. I feel like she's going to end up married by another man. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because Nick Cannon financially ain't being able to do it no more. He has her in a stuck position, looking at things from a different perspective. And she's just upset. Nick Cannon is not there. He's flaky. And I see this is another man, and this is Nick Cannon. See how Nick Cannon keep coming up as the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like she will be pregnant in the future by another man and married to another man in the future. Brittany Bell. All right. Let me get the energy around Brittany Bell right now and Nick Cannon. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me know that somebody else will be coming towards her in the future. Brittany Bell asks, okay. I don't know what's going on. I feel, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all let me know if this is making sense. I feel like she's like, okay, I feel like there's another man that's trying to help her come into her life and get to know her and talking to her. She's still healing from stuff that she went through. And she's trying to, because Nick Cannon is a little controlling. And so she's trying to free herself out of his control. I feel like Nick Cannon is not financially helping her because she's seeing and dating other people. And she's gonna free herself from Nick Cannon. Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Brittany Bell, spirit. Nick Cannon actually wants, okay, so Brittany Bell is somebody that he's into. Like, I thought it was Abby De La Rosa, but we're gonna see. I still feel like Abby De La Rosa is his favorite. But he's kind of like a trolling. Like, okay, well, if you're gonna date somebody else, Brittany Bell, then I'm not gonna help you with this. I'm gonna be like not helping. Look how this came out in reverse. Okay, so she's tripping off Nick Cannon. She's angry and she's mad. She's mad about all these other women. Nick Cannon's stressing her out. And she's just going to distance herself because she doesn't want to lose her head over Nick Cannon. Stressing and mad and upset. Yeah. Nick Cannon got her like tripping. Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards her, spirit. Thank you. Yeah, Nick Cannon ain't trying to let Brittany Bell go. Am I saying her name right? Yeah, Brittany Bell. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Brittany Bell she's not dealing with him. And he's mad. He's mad because he doesn't want to let her go. So, he's putting her through it. Like, not helping her financially, stressing her out, and probably bringing her phone up at the same time. Give me Brittany Bell's energy towards Nick Cannon besides her in her Six of Swords energy trying to find out how to leave this dude. I can't do this. What the fuck? My cards don't lie. Thank you, Lord. I can't do this. You didn't see my tears. Oh, Lord. That's why she's trying. Okay, so this is why she's trying to get him out, trying to take control because she doesn't want to do this no more, but love. So it's hard for her to fight it. She's trying to free her heart and her mind off of Nick Cannon. She feels like I need to move out of state and get away so I can like move on from wanting him or wanting to be with him. Okay, because I know you don't just have 3 kids by a guy you can't stand. Not 3 of them unless they triplets and they came out at once. Shit. Yeah, they actually have a spiritual connection. That's why. Was this all in my head? Yeah. These fell out. All right, so she still gets butterflies. Nick Cannon still be tripping off of her. She feels like it was all in her head because Nick Cannon out here playing around with that penis, okay? But there is a connection there, all right? That's the energy between Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell. She's trying to get away because she's tired of Nick Cannon and his pee-pee. They have good sex together too, so it throws her off and it has her spinning around. I must be falling in love. I can't sing, y'all. I'm just like, spirit is with me, so the songs come that matches the energies. Spinning around in the whirlpool. That's how Brittany Bell energy is. All right, who's the next one? Brittany Bell. All right, Abby De La Rosa. Abby De La Rosa. My camera's still here, so I ain't gonna do no part 2 because I was gonna stop after her and do the other 3. Abby De La Rosa. Spirit, what's the energy between Nick Cannon and Abby De La Rosa? See what happens when you have all the baby mamas? The reading even be long, dang it. The reading even be long. Nick Cannon and Abby De La Rosa. What's the energy between them? This is like, I'm just closing my eyes, envisioning this shit in my head, and this is some sad shit. Oh, what did I say? Didn't I say she was the favorite one? She's cooperative. She works with him. She works well with him. Like this, let me keep going. One thing I will say about Abby De La Rosa, this ain't no fantasy to her. She know what she doing. She's not the type that's like the Brittany Bell, like where I'm stuck in my head, I'm in love with this dude, he's playing games with me, I'm thinking we got something real, he keep getting all these other girls pregnant. Abby De La Rosa is aware that just like she's in this, she could get out of it. I'm working with him. This like we planning. I do see they have communication skills. They talk. This is something that she's choosing to do. She isn't in a delusion about what's going on between her and Nick Cannon. She's not in delusion. She's not sitting here thinking like the baby mother, like the other ones and stuff like that. She is aware that plans are getting slow, and she's like, she is aware that things are going to go slow and eventually the money will slow down. And I'm going to say this. See how this comes out? A person that's not going forward, and then this in reverse. Nick Cannon, these women don't know what's about to happen with Nick Cannon. Give me the energy between Abby De La Rosa and Nick Cannon. She's expecting something from him. These fell. She's expecting something. She's expecting something. Money. A marriage. Why? Okay, that's the second. Why are they expecting marriage from Nick Cannon? Abby De La Rosa gotta be fucking kidding. Like, clarify this, spirit, please. She has to be kidding. She's not kidding. She's not gonna get that wish. She's not kidding. She thinks that her and Nick Cannon will end up getting married, and she's going to find out that Nick Cannon was being false, honey. You see that right there? And she ain't gonna find out. He was being false. See, Nick Cannon playing games. Nick Cannon energy is playing games. Okay? Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Abby De La Rosa. Oh, Lord. And Abby De La Rosa must be into herself. Like, he sees her as being into herself. Cocky, arrogant. He likes it, though. He likes women. Nick Cannon energy likes women who's into their self, who's not insecure, who's not bothered by another woman. He likes that energy, I notice. Abby De La Rosa is aware how Nick Cannon is, and they communicate about it. They talk about it. Abby De La Rosa is so far, she's the baby mama who doesn't care. He makes plans with her. The thing is, he makes plans, he talks, they talk about things. And she is with the plan. She thinks it's going to go through. But she's going to find out it's not. As far as like the women, she don't care. She knows. She feels like, I got my kids. I'm going to be able to financially be there for me and mine. I have like, whew. Her energy towards Nick Cannon is like, let's just have fun. Like, who cares about what the blogs is saying? What the people is saying? We're just having fun doing us. So she has a carefree attitude, and I knew it. And so let me get Nick Cannon's energy towards the Abby De La Rosa. He likes her carefree attitude. Not like she's the type he could go talk to and doesn't get sad or care about the blogs. Nick Cannon, you already met the one. What did I say? Like, he likes. Like, Abby De La Rosa is one of those, she's the wife, because, if this was polygamous, she would be the wife that he would be the most comfortable with, talking to about any of them, chilling, comfortable. He could tell her he just came back from bumping the other baby mama, and she like, well, is it my turn yet to sit on it? What's up? He's telling her they're going to get married, that she's the one, they're going to be engaged. He's telling her he's her soulmate, but she doesn't know yet. She don't know. He's not going to be living up to his expectations. They have a lot of good chemistry, though. I will say that. All right. Let's get Nick Cannon's energy towards Abby De La Rosa. Yeah, I'm saying her name right. Abby De La Rosa. See, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon. Don't have no more babies. I feel like he's going to have at least 2 more. Don't have no more, because you already saying that you don't financially has it. He actually likes being with her, though. He likes being with her. He likes seeing her and hanging out with her. He's not going to end up being with you either, Abby De La Rosa. Let me get Abby De La Rosa's energy towards Nick Cannon. All right. Let's get these cards out, and let's pull these last decks out, and then I'm gonna keep going. As long as my phone going, I'm gonna go. All right, Abby De La Rosa. Let's get your energy towards Nick Cannon. Abby De La Rosa. I don't know why I keep saying that name. She's going to start seeing that Nick Cannon is going to be acting shady, and then she's going to start realizing that she has to vibe by herself until she's valued. But Abby De La Rosa has that energy, that cocky. She might be an Aries. I feel like she could be another a fire sign, but she has that energy like, oh well, all right, if he start tripping, I'm a vibe alone until somebody else want it. Like, she has an arrogant, cocky energy. Like, all right, Abby De La Rosa. Nick Cannon's energy towards Abby De La Rosa. Yeah, Nick Cannon, for you to have these baby mamas, you be like jealous. You get jealous if they talk to another person. You be tripping. Nick Cannon, like I said, she's one of his faves, and she's a fool for Nick Cannon. They have twin flame connection, but look, just because you got twin flame connection and soul connection with somebody, don't mean they supposed to be with you. Especially if they not getting their shit right. You can easily ask God to help you release them from being attached to you, soulmate or twin flame connection. Because they still have to be right, even if they are. That's what they come back to the world for, to learn lessons. But all right, let's get off Abby De La Rosa. Who's next? Bree Tessie, who only has 1 child, legendary. She has 1. He didn't call, but he text. So I'm just hoping he wait till after I'm done with the video. That's another thing. I miss my camera because people be calling me in the middle of me doing these videos, and I don't want it to cut off. I'm sitting here hoping I don't get a phone call while I'm doing this shit. All right. Yeah, now I got to work on my camera. Let's talk about Bree Tessie. She has 1 with him, 1 child. What's the energy between Nick Cannon and Bree Tessie? Here's this itching, y'all. Nick Cannon and Bree Tessie. I can't wait till I get my nails done, y'all. Where I work at, I really don't have the time to get it at the moment, but I will. Bree Tessie. What's the energy between Nick Cannon and Bree Tessie? Why are we getting this for every woman? Bree Tessie's like, look, you are not taking care of home. Look at the 10 of cups and the 10 of coins in the back of the deck. You're not taking care of home. You're not financially helping me out. You're spreading these families. Oh my God, women. What they thought was Nick Cannon was gonna be like banking them off. Y'all gotta be smarter. If I was a female and I was gonna get pregnant by somebody that had the money, I wouldn't go after Nick Cannon. I would have went after the people that canceled Nick Cannon. Because they the ones that got the money. For an example, all the women that went after Bill Cosby, y'all should have went after the people who was in charge of NBC, not Bill Cosby. I'm just saying how I would do it if I was going to do it. Because now y'all over here tripping about this man not being a family. He's not being a provider. And I don't just see this as he's not bringing in enough money. He's not doing that either. But he's not being an active father either. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's not being an active father. He's not there for school plays, homeworks, all that shit. Page of the coin in reverse. She's over Nick Cannon though. Like she like at first she was sad and tripping about it, but she's over it. She doesn't care. She's over it. Like she's over the sadness, the tears, the emotions. Nick Cannon is not even her and Nick Cannon, she must be going off on him. Her and Nick Cannon don't get along. I could tell by these cards. And Nick Cannon, because she's over it, she doesn't deal with his drama or his shit. He doesn't financially help her out. And Nick Cannon money isn't like, well, he got something though. I seen that Ace of Coins under that. But Nick Cannon is kind of petty. If things don't start going his way, he switches up on you with the money. Yeah. Okay, why does marriage keep coming up and courtship keep coming up? So she backed out from dealing with Nick Cannon because he wasn't treating her how she wanted to be treated. She wanted to be the main female. She wanted to be put first. And I could see her mother told her. Her mother told her that Nick Cannon, Brie Tessie mother is a seer. Either she's clairaudient, clairvoyant, something. Look how the child's on the back of the deck. She might have a little girl with Nick Cannon. But, because I'm not seeing who is who. I know what Mariah Carey got. That's it. I don't really pay attention to what the other ones have. I'm about to get on the other two baby mamas in a minute. But, Brie Tessie's mother, her mother is very spiritual. Her mother told her that something is not right with Nick Cannon health and to get out of this while you can. Like, I know you got a child, but you're not going to be the main one. You know you want to be spoiled and treated first. And this man's health ain't the best. Back up. They must have a little girl. That's the only one that came out who showed me what they have. All right. Some more energies between Brie Tessie and Nick Cannon. Wow. So I keep getting the marriage, and this could be the one for all of them. An engagement. So Nick Cannon wants to be a polygamist. He wants all of them to be his wives. He wants that. And Brie Tessie and Brittany Bell ain't with it. Mariah Carey definitely ain't with it. But Brie Tessie and Brittany Bell ain't with it. Abby De La Rosa is. We haven't got on Alyssa Scott yet. And the other one, Lanisha Cole. All right. Brie Tessie. Yeah. She's not dealing with Nick Cannon. You see how she is angry? She's like, look, I'd rather be not around you than being available around you. You see how she's mad? She has his head like on a platter. So it's like she's not fucking with Nick Cannon. She's backed out. She's backed out. She knows, okay. She knows that Nick Cannon health ain't the best. She's the only one who knows. I don't know if the rest of them know, but she knows. And she knows because her mother told her. Her mother knew. All right. What's Nick Cannon's energy towards Brie Tessie? That's crazy because she wants Nick Cannon to, like, out of sight, out of mind. That's how she's feeling about Nick Cannon. And Nick Cannon is feeling like, look, you're mine. You're one of my baby mothers, one of my wives, because he sees himself as polygamous. You need to get in your place and follow. She must be one of the ones that he wants too. Like, he wants all of them. He like, all of y'all is like, y'all my wives, get down, bow down. All right. What's Nick Cannon's energy towards Brie Tessie? You let me down. What'd I say? She walked away from him. What's Brie Tessie's energy towards Nick Cannon? I am recovering. Yeah, she She ain't trying to deal with him. And I feel like she had a health scare too that she had to recover from as well. And she's recovering from like his bull BS. All right. Let's get some messages real quick. Last messages. He wanted to connect deeper with her. Nick Cannon's energy towards Bree, Tessie. I have to look at their names because I got my other phone with their names. Two-Face telling you what you want to hear. Okay, Nick Cannon, you got nerve. All right, Nick Cannon got nerve. I'm non-committal, non-break cartel to call someone in, call St. Martha back. Well, what I say? So, Nick Cannon is trying to play catch up. He's pissing other baby mamas off. He's not having time for this baby mama. He's not being committal. Other baby mamas is getting mad. So Nick Cannon, in his mind, he think he doing some polygamous shit, and these women are expecting like some only them, except for Abby De La Rosa. She's the only one who doesn't care so far, and they're upset. She feels like Bree Tessie feels like Nick Cannon, you full of shit. Nick Cannon wants to try to call her back in. Bree Nick Cannon wants to try to call her back in. Nick Cannon wants to try to work it out and make it up. But Nick Cannon, you doing too much. Nick Cannon, you doing too much. All right, we offer Bree Tessie. We offer her. All these women is tripping off Nick Cannon not financially helping them like he should. So the money, so they should start knowing by now that Nick Cannon pockets ain't spreading like it's supposed to. Like one of them, Nick Cannon is kind of mean too. Like once you start acting funny towards him, he hold back on his money too. Y'all better take him to court because I don't see nobody trying to take him to court yet. But honestly, some of it is Nick Cannon. I don't see his money. I just see he's not giving money purposely. All right, who's next? Alyssa Scott. Let's get the energy between him and her. Alyssa Scott. She had lost her baby, so I already seen she just wanted another one. I already seen that. What's the energy between Nick Cannon and Alyssa Scott? The Star. I already felt a good energy. Like, she's so thankful Nick Cannon gave her another baby. Ooh. What'd I just say? She was in a dark place. And now she's not anymore. Like, oh my God. Her, like, her and Nick Cannon got the best energy out of everybody in here. She's joyful. She's happy. I even see her telling Nick Cannon, thank you for giving me another child. Ooh. She was really messed up about losing her first child. And she feels like Nick Cannon has helped her come out the cold. Wow. Okay. Give me the energy between Nick Cannon and Alyssa Scott. Yeah. Change. Her and Nick Cannon reading is throwing me off a little bit. She's going to start acting a little different towards him too, though. Yeah. She's going to start acting like, what's up with you? What's your problem? Like, so I see these women going to court. I see her actually going to court and getting child support. Nick Cannon money is going to start being funny. Of course it is. Okay. Alyssa Scott has a lot of, I had to put her shit out there, but she has a lot of insecurity issues. She needs to work on her self-esteem. She has been through something that she needs to work on forgiving herself about. She kind of doesn't realize her worth. She looks to the babies for love, which is a good thing, of course. She's kind of clingy. So, Nick Cannon, he likes her, but he doesn't like the clinginess. Yeah, Nick Cannon is not trying to change. Give me Alyssa Scott energy towards Nick Cannon. She has a codependent energy, though. Why this bit came out reverse? Yeah, she doesn't really like. She's gonna end up walking away too, but she's grateful for her child, Nick Cannon, towards her. I'm not gonna lie. She has a codependent energy to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon can tell her to lay down. Nick Cannon can tell her, I'm getting that visual Coming to America with the one leg and the jump. That's her energy. Like, I also see her as kind of like ill with it. Like, I don't know, how do I say that? Kind of like dingy, yes sir. Like, she's a she's codependent on him. She's always begging for his attention. She's still feeling the pain of her first child, losing her first child. She's a little clingy. Like, I don't think I'm going to make it if you're not in my life. All right, give me her energy towards Nick Cannon. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel it. Yeah. Like, if Nick Cannon not with her, she's sitting there like, I don't know. She's waiting on him. Nick Cannon is not all the way honest with his feelings towards her. He holds back. He feels like she's a little loony, like love loony. What is Nick Cannon's energy to her? I have too much to lose. She's a little, I wish I could describe it how I'm saying it, like, how I'm feeling it. She's a little off in the love department. Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, like a hopeless romantic. I hope I'm saying it right. Give me Alyssa Scott's energy towards Nick Cannon. She want to marry him too. The marriage didn't come out with her though. I feel like Alyssa Scott. Yeah. Yeah. Nick Cannon is not gonna be able to give her what she needs. And Nick Cannon, as silly as Nick Cannon is, he feel like he's out of her, like she's out of his league. Like he's too much. She's a little like psycho clingy. Like, I can't live without you, baby. If you break up with me, I might hurt myself. Like, something like that. I don't like, that's the best way I could say it. But she's grateful for the child. She's grateful for the child. I don't see them together though long either, but she's grateful for the child. That's what I will say. She wanted the child. All right, let's talk about, because I don't really, the energy, Spirit, give me the energy, a little more energies between Nick Cannon and Alyssa Scott real quick before I do the last baby mama. Because Nick Cannon energy is not really connected to her. She's too codependent and clingy. Patience. Nick Cannon is not patient with her. Oh, Lord. Nick Cannon. Okay. Nick Cannon is telling these girls he's not in love. Nick Cannon. He's giving her scraps. He's going like, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has to be patient with her. That's for sure. He has to be patient with her. because she's a little too clingy, a little too whiny, a little too, you know. I ain't gonna lie, men don't. Some men can't handle too much, and I don't know. All right, who the freak is Nick Cannon? The last one. Now, Alyssa Scott, the one I just did, they had the one that passed, and then they had another child. The last one is Lanisha Cole, and she has 1, 2. Let's get the energy between Nick Cannon and Lanisha Cole. She's last. And Lanisha Cole said, I'm over this. I don't even want the cup. It's gone. Let me pour it out. I'm out. I'm seeing what else is out there for me. I feel like her energy is like, look, I'm not about to deal with you and your options. I'm going to throw you away, pour you out, and let the other ones have you. Ooh. What I say? I'm going to pour you out, throw you away, and let the others have you. She don't want him. She walked away. Oh, but she's definitely about to get that child support. She's definitely going to court. And this is going to overwhelm Nick Cannon. Woo. Because of course they have a child together. We know this already. I feel like she may be with somebody else, and she may end up being pregnant by somebody else in the near future. And then the 3 of Swords is in the back of this deck. This lady, this last one, she the only black one too. She's heartbroken. I don't know why. You the 6th baby mama, so you definitely should have seen that coming. But sometimes these dudes, but Nick Cannon famous. It ain't like he ain't, he ain't just. I feel like she's gonna be married to somebody else in the future, but Nick Cannon ain't just like no dude in the streets that, like he's famous. So you already seen this. But her energy is like, I'm a bad bitch and I'm too bad for this. I'm an empress. I'm too pretty for this shit. I ain't got time for this. I got men who actually want to be with my ass. The energy is she has a lot of suitors out there. A lot of men that thinks he's gorgeous and pretty and who's actually after her. That's her energy. That's what the energy says about her. And that's the energy I see around the card with her. I see a couple of suitors around her hiding behind the trees. But I see beyond the cards, okay? In the Empress, I see him hiding behind the trees. It looks like she's in a relationship with another guy right now, to be honest. That relationship ain't gonna last too much either, the guy. But yeah, she's over this shit with Nick Cannon. Like, she's over it. All right, let's get some more energies when it comes to her and Nick Cannon spirit. Where's the Kepler deck? What is the energies between Lanisha Cole and Nick Cannon? It's not that's her energy. Like, I'm too bad for this. So I wonder what was you thinking when you got pregnant by money? Because I see her going to court. Yeah. I feel like she has somebody that she's dealing with. I don't know how old their child is, but she has a new man in her life already. And of course, to her, he's more mature than Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, this is a regret. Yeah, I feel like there's another man that she would end up with. But honestly, I don't see that this other man is any better. Let's not focus on the man. Let's just focus on her and Nick Cannon. But that's just what's coming through. Nick Cannon, what's the energy between Lanisha Cole and Nick Cannon? Yeah, she's taking him to court for money. Nick Cannon's not helping her out financially either. Nick Cannon, okay, so either Nick Cannon is starting to have financial issues and he can't help them out no more, or it's starting to get to him, or he doesn't want to. Yep, she's single. Stay optimistic. So she's not going to end up with the guy that she's talking to either. She think he could be the one, but he's not the one. She may even be engaged to him. I hope she doesn't get pregnant by him. The guy that she's dealing with now, because he ain't in either. He keeps coming up, even though I'm asking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is just coming up like he's not financially helping her, and she's taking him to court, and she's over it. Like, they broke. It's like, I feel like they broke up while she was pregnant. Like, it was like she got pregnant. That was it. Like they weren't even in a relationship. Let me shuffle that over. What is Lanisha Cole's energy towards Nick Cannon spirit? I put it back because I didn't ask no questions. It came out in reverse, but I don't read these in reversals. She's not good at choices because Nick Cannon, of course, was a bad choice for her, but at the same time, she's mad at her. She's mad at her choice that she chose Nick Cannon. She's looking for love right now, and she's being guided to calm down. If she don't calm down and stop jumping out there to look for love, she's going to run into another wolf. Because to her, Nick Cannon was a wolf that preyed on her and poked her. She feels used. Like, okay, he only used me because I'm the black girl. Like, all right, what's Nick Cannon's energy towards Lanisha Cole? He feels like out of all the baby mamas, she is the worst one that she could have got with. One night. So I feel like this was probably a one night stand. One night and my shit is ruined. He feels like since you don't want to deal with me and you talking all this mess about your new man, she must be bringing up her new man. About your new man, mind you, I don't follow none of these people. Since you want to talk all this mess about your new man and how your new man is a substitute and do what you say and you got a yes man, then that's your family now. Him, you, and your baby. Ooh. And not in so many words, but yeah, in so many words. Give me Nick Cannon's energy towards Lanisha Cole. He still likes her, though. He still likes her. Still finds her attractive. That's what I just heard. Give me Lanisha Cole's energy towards Nick Cannon. She's not over him either. She's just mad because, like, I don't understand. She thought that Nick Cannon was going to be in a relationship with her. She thought he would be around more and financially help more. He's not. All right, give me the last energies between Lanisha Cole and Nick Cannon. They're back and forth. Her ancestors don't like Nick Cannon. But Nick Cannon, like, they're back and forth. They're back and forth. She wants him, like, They're back and forth. So she's a little crazy when she comes, a little, like, in love when it comes to Nick Cannon, but she's putting more into Nick Cannon than he's putting into her. But of course, he has all these kids. I just don't see this going anywhere. Look, we already said what we see for Nick Cannon. So look, that's the Nick Cannon reading, y'all. If y'all have any questions, leave it in the comments, and maybe I could do a future reading on this. Okay, bye.